Sorry for the disturbance.
No, 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 it's okay. I understood. But there's no requirement to do this because I'm a very familiar person. Okay.
Oh, no, actually it is in habit now, so that's why. Because most of the times I keep busy in my meetings also in office meetings, so that's why it is in habit. To
Okay,
always
okay.
say sorry and thank you is a common word there. We are using thank you words so many times. Even they are doing small things also for you. Or if I am doing something small thing, so they will say always thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, like this word is just belonging to expressing your what I say like your humbleness, yeah, gratitude, right? That's where the people always puts these kinds of words. Okay.
And also we feel if you have if you have helped to someone else and they are saying you thank you in return, so you will feel quite happy also. Like yes, you have done something good. That's why you are getting appreciation also.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so let's discuss about spoken English, okay? Because it's important for the beginner student. Okay?
hmm
Yeah. So nowadays, I'm very curious by knowing the new kinds of idea of your related of spoken English. So what are you doing? Something else new.
To be honest, I'm not doing something extra, or I can say that new, because you already know that I'm already working, and also I have lot of other things also to learn, like technical things. So that's why I'm not giving extra time for learning English language only. But I would say that whatever things you are doing, for example, if you are listening or maybe you are reading, so just try to indulge yourself in those kind of things. Like not only you have to passively listening, because some people just put their headphone and they are just listening and listening. So I don't do this thing. Whether I will give only few minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes of mine, but I will do it actively. Like yes, what kind of sentence they are making, what kind of words they are using, and instantly I try to find those meaning also. And always when I free, so I try to make sentences by my own, whatever things I see. So I feel this sentence को इंग्लिश में क्या बोलेंगे, इस सेंटेंस को मैं इंग्लिश में कैसे बना सकती हूँ. So then I try to do the same thing, like at the same time I try to find out the words also, uh, at the same time, then only I can make the sentences. So that thing only I'm doing, to be honest. And most importantly, I'm doing self talk a lot. Whenever I free, so
Wow.
I try to make sentences in my head only. But yeah, I do it by myself.
Yeah, you remind me my previous memory when I was started to learn English. At that time, I used to do a lot of things really regarding of this matter, just like that. Like always, I had some establishing some habit to creating some sentence relatively of any kinds of story, you know, in my mind before taking sleep. So I was considered like at the last moment, if you create some sentence regarding of any story into your mind, so it would be directly goes your subconsciousness. Okay, and it would be more beneficial for us. Okay, so I used to do a lot of things at the initial times, but
Yeah, and I
nowadays I'm
think
not doing.
it's very good habit. For example, if so you can prepare in advance also. For example, if somebody will ask you like what did you do in your weekends, so you can prepare your answer accordingly whenever you have free time. So you would be more comfortable while talking with other person, because you already know that yes, you have done this thing and you already recalled all these things. Like yes, in my weekends I have done all such kind of things. So you can speak like fluently and confidently also. So
Yeah, yeah.
that, and that
This
thing
is
helped
my.
me a lot, I think I can say. And yeah, I was doing it for very long, like in my initial time as well, and still I do.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, some of time we are just considering self like what I'm doing. It's a very awkward if other people start noticing us. But it's a really genuine because whatever we are going to do, it's all about our selfless. Like what I say, like we just want to develop our personality only, right?
Hmm.
Because if I talk about the professional teachers, any institute has been taking a lots of amount of money instead of giving the better advice, better idea to other, right? But
Hmm.
we are doing all the things by free, right? Free at cost. So if we have a gotten chance, so we must do a lot of things.
One Twitter I had seen on YouTube only. I wanted to connect with her, but I didn't get chance because whenever I used to see her slot, so it was already booked every time whenever I.
And then I decided because I was also influencing by the other. Like I saw you also talk to many tutor, and I have been watching many persons, many female candidate, housewife talking with the tutor directly. So I was also encouraging internally by watching these kinds of activities of other.
Hmm.
Okay, but
Yes.
ultimately when I got to conclusion, then I know no. Ultimately, I have just discussed just like that, right? It
And
doesn't mean
you
after
can
taking
speak,
subscriptions.
you can do this kind of practice with co-learners also. Like you can create all these things by your own. I had taken that
Yeah.
session because I wanted to know really where I'm lacking so that I can, work on those things. But according to
Yeah.
them, like for example, they have told me that you have to do this thing. So maybe I'm not getting time to do all such kind of activities. So it up to me and my time also. So I cannot say that that is too beneficial for me. But yeah, if anyone who can afford, so it would be good for them that they can talk with expert person so they can get to know their mistakes as well.
Yeah.
Everyone's choice. We can't say anything. Where I'm lacking, and they are not explaining each and everything in a session. Like yes, like they should tell these things, like yes, for example, if I have done this mistake, so why it is incorrect here, and they should explain each and everything, I think. And that was not in that time, so that's why I felt like maybe I should work on myself by my own.
Yeah.
And
According to me, this way you can improve yourself. According to me, okay, because we have much sensibility now. We can observe our mistakes, our incorrections. All these things. The thing is the requirement only to maintain our consistency with the beginner. So how it is possible? It's up to us, like how we can maintain this. So we can maintain because still we are having lots of co-learner, not only co-learner. We are having advanced person also, like what I say, like Subi ma'am and what I say, all many ma'ams are there, right? So we are having many of them. Every people are not co-learner, according to me, right?
yes, yes, some people are really well in this language also.
Yeah. So we can work over without investing money also. Yeah, by the having it is the first experience of that kinds of application, so we have it done at once. There is no requirement of visiting again because we have already many options. We should be spreading our own idea to other, right? Other
Hmm.
benefit, other people can get benefit, which benefit by me, right?
Hmm.
Some of time I'm very curious person.
That's why they are taking those sessions, so they have their own choice in this way.
Yeah, correct. Indeed, yeah, I also agree. You're
Hmm.
right.
Because some
Many people are
people,
approachable.
most of the people are really not aware about like some other application maybe, because they are watching some this kind of session like English Yari and all. So they are watching this kind of session, so they feel like it must be it must be that application that people are interacting. So they are just
Yeah,
going ahead and they are taking sessions.
yeah,
Like,
you're right. Yeah, I think sometime before I just I emailed some ma'am, Ragini, just like that. She was a name, okay, Ragini like that. She said me like I would take in 200 rupees for session. Okay, so 200, yeah, as a, just like that, conversation only. Okay, like we are discussing about the spoken English only, no? We should
mhm.
be talk only. Yeah. So, like, especially for the, what do you think about the spoken English? I'm very curious by knowing your internal desire about the spoken English. How passionate you are for this language. I'm very curious.
Okay, so to be honest, when I started, so it was my you can say that it was mandatory for me to speak in English in my workplace. That's why I was learning this language, and I feel that when I talk with like professional person, so when you speak, for example, I'm speaking, so I feel like I'm speaking basic English, and their English is quite advanced because they are habitual, or maybe it's their mother tongue also. Some native speakers are also there, so I feel I have to match their level, then only conversation will go in a better way. So that's why I started improving myself, and I can say that I'm doing this kind of practice to enhance like lot of things, not only just for spoken English. Also, I was very introvert, so I thought I should build my confidence level also. So how I can build this, so I got an idea. I got this idea like if I'll do this kind of conversation, so maybe I'll get chance to interact with so many people. So this in this way I can remove my hesitation also. And also I'm
Yeah.
improving because this language it depends on your practice only. If you will speak regularly, then only you would be in touch with this language. It happens with like many people, if they skip for 3 to 4 days only, so they will feel maybe I forgot this language, or we feel difficulties while speaking. So that's why, and yeah, I'm passionate because it is required for my career as well, so that's why.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Because as I saw you, like you are working as a IT field, but I don't know your post exactly. What is your post in that company?
I'm a security engineer. I'm in cyber security domain.
Wow, very great. Yeah. So that's why I think you have a responsibility just enhance better communication skills of yours. And this way it's a great according to me. Right. And
And
I
in my
only,
team also, like in my team also, there are people like from different state and different countries as well. So it is mandatory for me to speak in English language only because we can't speak any other language. We have no other option. So that's why
uh,
I need to improve this language.
yeah, I think you would be compiled by your situations also. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, some of time, some of people have the proper reasons by involving self in this field,
And
and some of
I think everyone should have this kind of, realistic goal in their life. Like, for example, if they want to learn this English language, so they should set this kind of goal, like why they are learning this language, then only they would focus a lot on this thing. And if they will feel like maybe I will learn this after some days, after some years, so they will not be consistent here. But if you have this kind of goal in your life, why are you learning this language and what is your requirement, so definitely you would work on those things. So I
yeah,
already
you
know
are right.
the goal that why I'm learning this language, so that's why I'm consistent.
Okay, yeah, yeah, you are right. Because before time, I always used to just think about myself when I would speak like someone's like because I was very passionate by watching someone's content. Like many of people randomly come to the TED Talks India, TED Talks as stage for sharing their story of life and how they achieve success any kinds of field. They are willing to come here for sharing their story. So I was very passionate to watching these kinds of content every day, and I always visualize it and like I also wanted to just speak like that. Okay,
Same
but
here. When I see them, so I feel like one day I will also go there.
yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, while watching, our mind, goes directly like one day I also come to there. Okay, sharing my whole story. And many of time, honestly, I used to create many story just like that. Imaginary like someone's are there. I'm going to share my whole story of life in this language.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So these are things I used to do a lot of time. So when I remind this, na, so I get very, what I say, like amusement a lot.
Yes, same.
Yeah,
And we get inspiration from them. If they can do so, we can also do.
yeah.
And yeah, maybe it will take time and for us. But yeah, one day if you are, really willing to do something in your life, so definitely you can do.
Yeah, and I was just observing. If I am when I notice on myself, then I believe like which way I'm talking with the other people nowadays. I would never make even any kinds of sentence relatively of this matter on my notebook. I couldn't write any sentence just like that.
Mhm.
Okay, but in spite of I'm able to speaking with other people, this way I don't know where when I learn this way. I don't know.